Okay, we're back, and we are still in Ebon Downs. This is part 2 of the Ebon Downs leveling campaign, and we're on our way to the throne of Idris. There's a few trash mobs here that are in the way we gotta take care of. This one right here is so bad. I don't know what is up with her AI. It's absolutely terrible. So basically, we gotta enter the throne of Idris, and we're probably gonna get pretty close to having this leveling campaign done. Get rid of her. Okay, whoops, I popped somebody else by accident. Oh, let's see if we can get up here. We're going to have to kill these guys here so we can interact with this altar. The altar will make the little magical bridge that we'll be able to go across. So let's see if we can, let's get them all aggroed and pissed off. Let's do it the proper way. We need everyone mad. Come on, guys. Everyone get up here. Let's get the root down. Get out of that. Let's get the area effect down. Let's get a root down here. Go to melee, put the another dot root down, another dot down, and we'll just start meleeing dudes here a little bit. We got an archer, a caster here, getting with her little purple ability. And you know, this one here is almost dead. We talked about this in the beginning. Yeah, I love her knocking her down like that. And we got one joker left. We'll go ahead and put the mount ability in her face. Boom. Get her a root, pull back. Let's just pop her, get out of that. Have a dot, and we'll just shoot you at range while you sit there and wonder what you're going to do. Her little slow-moving purple ball thing will like obscure your vision and stuff like that. It's not really nothing to scare about. Okay, the Bridge of Souls opens. We're going to mount up, and we're going to go to this area here. There's some mobs to the right. You can kind of slip around here and avoid them. Got a lesser bone golem. We're going to continue our screw the trash strategy, because we have so much fun area effect and crowd control with the roots. So this is one of these like sepia toned, color toned areas like we did before in the last Never Death Graveyard. So let's go in here.
Music gives life meaning.
All right, let's move this phone out of the way. Okay, I'm going to keep trying to building up those Astral Diamond bonuses, right? And over the course of the day, this is going to put us at a bonus pretty decent here. Let's see, 480, 50% bonus. That's a pretty decent amount. So we're at 980 points remaining of your rough Astral Diamond boost. Now, we're not earning Astral Diamonds, but we will earn Astral Diamonds when we complete this entire campaign. We are going to get 30,000. That's a decent amount for us. And we're going to get like a purple mount. That's going to help. And this is like a rare mount collar. So that'll be neat. I feel sure Sergeant Knox will have a quest that's like Introduction to Mount Collars or something. Alright. Same kind of geometry as before. Some new assets. That's cool. Now what we got to do here. Search the crypt. There's 3 things to interact with. Let's check the corpse here first. Looks to have been placed here recently. That font is so bad they should change that. Looks like Arial or something. And that opens up into a room there. And let's pop this one open. And let's see what was in here. The sparkle trail sends us that way. There's a bunch of spiders down there. They see us. And we get a root down. And we just... These guys are chodes. Okay, let's just run past these guys. They're not worth dicking around with. What we got in here? Whites. Ryan called them rights all the time. Whites, zombies, archers... all kinds of lovely stuff. Columns to hide behind. We can pillar hump this area. Let's get a root down. Get back. Let's get an area effect down. Get the melee area effect. Put this down. I'm going to pop my stealth ability. Make sure I don't get bogged down to that. I'm going to put another root down here. We got most of that done. There's a Hulk. Let's give him a mount ability. You can get him from behind for 14k. Stealth again. Get another melee effect melee dot going. And put the rain of arrows down, put the root down in case they step out of it. Okay, we've got those guys knocked out. Now we got to go this way, right? Where's our sparkle trail? Oh, it's a stupid spider. Okay, we've got to go this way. Pick up our pennies. Useless. Alright, this is a cool area. There's a weird flicker there. This is a cool area. Nice lighting. Okay, what's going on? More baddies. Okay, we like baddies. I'm going to put another root down right here. and get these guys damaged, switch to melee, root them again, step out of that area effect ability, put the dot down, switch back to the bow, leap away, and then we'll just shoot these guys and we should be done with them pretty quickly. Oh, you gonna try to charge me? That's fine. You do that. This guy's still alive. He's not even damaged. I'm just gonna leave him there. Gonna keep going. Companion will teleport to me. We won't be able to open this doorway, will we? Bunch of rotters. Okay, we're gonna put the root down, put a root in front of it. We'll do the rain of arrows. And we just do our little cone move. This guy's still behind me. Let's see, I'm going to get rid of the zombie here. And use this page down ability on this guy, get rid of him. Alright, cool. He's going after her, get him from behind. Okay. Door. We haven't seen any lore lately. Search the crypt. We're still doing that. That's a Kellenvor symbol. The little scales. This is just a vendor, right? Just a regular vendor. Potion vendor. You know, we don't want to buy any of this stuff. Actually, we got this bow as a reward in the last video, and we didn't equip it yet, did we? Yeah, let's get out of this. Get out of this. Yeah, we're in game. There we go. Double click this. Let's equip our bow. Sorry, I forgot to equip our bow. Did we get any new abilities? Actually, I haven't checked. Nope. Nope. No, we get snipe ability. It's a powerful precision shot, a single target. This is 800 magnitude. This is 1900 magnitude. I'll tell you what we'll do. We will, for a while, let's dump the stealth. You know, I don't think it's worth it right now. I'm not really having problems with bosses, and I like the ability to do that frontal, that straight cone that goes through everything and blasts everything. It's much more fun. I feel sure the sniper ability would be great on a boss, so we're not having problems with bosses. Okay, what we got here? Some kind of bone golem. Okay, he looks nice. Defeat the bone golem. That sounds like a good idea. Let's just get these guys rooted. Put this down. One thing I need to make sure I'm not doing is I'm not interrupting my rain of arrows before it completes. That's one thing you need to do. I could be interrupting it by switching to melee and doing another ability. Let's put another root down here. Okay, and the bone golem's got jokers with him. Let's just go ahead and start shooting people. You run around up here and mess with them. Put a root here. Get away. Get out of that. And caster here. Get a root down. Get our melee jam down. Get this down. Itself. Get out of this red. Ah, didn't get out of the way in time. Let's just pop her in the face a couple times. She should be over with. Okay, those guys are all dead. The bone golem doesn't know what's going on. So we are going to... He's aggroed us. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what happens here. Is he going to do a big attack? Okay, that's great. We'll see. The root probably won't root him. Let's see what roots him. Nope. Nope, he's not rootable. Okay. He's really dumb. Well, you just stay there then. You could kite him around if you wanted to. He's real slow. I mean, he's half dead already. We haven't even done anything. Let's put rain of arrows down at our feet. Get out of that. Good, we dodge that. But he was easy. Okay. Locate the Dire Helm Forge. I don't know what this is. It looks like it should be something you should do something with. Alright. We're in our bow move stance. The Dire Helm Forge. Just one Dire Helm guy. The forge related to these dudes. We're in the throne of Idris. Another soldier. A bunch of dumb skeletons. We'll put this down on the ground here. Put another one down here. It would root him too. Ooh, big thunder here. I live in Florida, and this year has been the hottest year of my life. I'm 60 years old, dude. I'm an old school gamer, man. I've been playing games since coin-op. And I lived in Florida when I was a young kid, and I traveled the world as a game director, going to Germany and Canada and China and all over the place. Budapest. And I've never seen weather as bad as it has been here in Northeast Florida around the Jacksonville, St. John's area. It rains like a devil in the afternoon. Torrential rain. I mean, luckily it's not hurricane winds all the time. It's pretty crazy. I mean, people talk about global warming. If they told me that's what's affecting the weather in the world, I would believe it, because when I was a kid growing up, we didn't have this kind of rain. I mean, here it's kind of like, oh my God, just going to knock the umbrellas down in the backyard, and you're going to have crap in your swimming pool, and your car might get junk thrown at it. It's nasty. Very nasty weather. And if you're just a young person and you don't have all that kind of crap in your life, and you're living in an apartment complex or you're going to college still, I mean, your car can get screwed up with stuff smashed down on it. Like, don't park your car somewhere where crap get knocked out of a tree if you're living in that area. I'm going to put a root down here and get these guys into it. We'll put another root because we can get them all. Let's see if I can get at least 2 of them in the rain of arrows. And I'll just start using this regularly, start damaging them pretty quickly here. We got another dude group coming here. And we're going to use the melee root. And we'll go back to this. I hope we don't lose power. That's the other thing that sucks. These nasty storms happen and then you lose power. Alright. That's because the Florida Power and Light Company sucks. What's this all about?
Thank you for finding me. I thought I'd be trapped here.
It's a Scottish guy.
Paragon, a wizard. My companions and I came here with the Doom Guide, but Idris killed them all. I can, but heed my words. To reach Idris, you must first destroy her Dire Helm Forge. It's powered by 4 death nail shards. Break them, and the forge will be destroyed.
Okay, he's explaining the deal.
You'll be able to enter the throne room. Confront Idris.
More trash. Okay, you know, we don't need to kill this trash. According to the Scottish dude with the goofy hat on, it looks like it's very uncomfortable. We got to kill 4 of those shards like we've done before in the past. There's a switch. We won't be able to hit that because we'll be in combat. And that will destroy the forge, and then we can get to the boss room and kill Idris. And you do this. This is the ability I like. It's like boom, straight down the line. Where did this Tomb Spider come from? He must have been in the other room, and the ability was hitting him through the wall, through the door. Let's get us root down. Put another one over here. Move away, and let's get our make a good shot here. Oh, they're all over her like the plague. Okay. This is the best companion ever. You know, I'm just going to watch this. What's... Oh, this piece of blue gear. What was that? Highway Scout boots. They don't even care about me. They just want to kill Snake Girl. Wow, how annoying. Okay, they're dead finally. Let's check out that piece of gear. Let's compare that to what we're wearing. 500, that's better. Yes, we're going to equip that. And this ring is 159. That's crap. Why was a 159 item level item dropping in here? That's a... Raise the gate. Okay, what do we got going on now? More jokers? Let's run in there and cause a Leroy Jenkins event again. Yep, we see you. We're going to just... We leap away over here. More dummies here. We need to go this way, according to Sparkle Bits, but he can't because it's blocked off. We're having some fun now. Come on, go down. All right, there we go. Block of hit points. Okay, where's the sparkle bit shit sending us? Over here. Okay, oh, I see. We have to interact with the statue to open the wall. Okay. Secrets. Haven't seen much lore lately. All right, more trash. These guys are a little bit heavier than the other ones. Just gonna zip through here. Gonna skip most of these guys. So we'll need to interact with this. We can't because we're in combat. So we got the group split. We need to get them all together. So where's our stupid companion? Where do you can pull up somewhere? How about right here? Okay, get this down. Get the rogue root down. Use the mount ability. Get out of the way of that. And we'll just pop them in the face a few times. Okay, great. We got the Confident Scout's hat dropped again. Are we wearing that one? Yeah, we're already wearing one. It's the same exact stat, so that's something we could sell to a vendor. And get our pennies. And then we can interact with this. This is creepy. What's that supposed to be? Like Alaskan crab claws. Good thing there's a pit. And good thing there's a way to get across the pit. Got this. Get these guys rooted. And this ability here burns through everything. Oh, wow, really bad thunder outside if it stops. Let's get out of the way of that. Here, have a dot. Okay, great. Another chest. Now we can get across here. As soon as I pulled this open, they all jumped across. Did you notice that? Just pop this soldier. Too far away. Too far away. Okay, well, let's just go around the corner here. Hee hee. And interact with this one. See if it wakes them and wake up. Nope. Just skip them. Hee. Locate the Direhelm Forge. Okay, great. This must be it. I remember years ago doing this as a dungeon when I was playing my cleric and my tank, like in 2012. Yeah, I remember this. Wow, I remember this shit. Wow, it's ancient memories. Okay. Direhelm. Destroy the Forge shards. These are the things on the wall here. There's one there. There are things you have to shoot and do damage to. Or do damage to, however you do damage. So let's go ahead and start focusing on this one first. I'm going to put the area effect attack on top of it. Because I want to kill it first. I don't really care about the trash. I want this thing dead. Let's get out of this area effect. Go back to this. Get this guy rooted. Boom. There's one of them down. Okay, great. And now we need to get the next one. I'm going to blow my little ability here. I'm going to put a root here. Come over this way. I'm going to put a root here. Put this on the ground next to them. And I'm going to use my page down ability on this. Whoops, I missed. Bad shot. Get my dots on here. Get these guys too. Let's get our mount ability off. Boom. Jump out of that. We need to get the shard down. We don't really care. Let's do the area effect down on top of the shard. That'll damage it and get it killed. There it goes, behind the scenes, and then we can go focus on the next one. And you guys can follow me around. He looks cool. Let's root these guys. Later, you stay there. Don't move. And these guys have been aggroed, and we need to get this shard down over here. It's out of range, so if you can shoot it from here without getting hassled. Yeah, okay, I see you trying to hit me. Let's get this down on him. I want to focus on getting the shards down. Damage from this. Give it a backstab. Boom. Big hit. It's not really a backstab, but I do more damage when you hit it from behind. Start shooting this again. Get a root down. Yeah, she's going to shoot me no matter what. You leap away out of range of them so they won't hassle me. And that's it. Slay Razavan the Forger. He's been writing bad checks on the weekend. Well, I got hit. Can you believe it? That's alright. We'll be fine. Okay, let's get this root down here. We use our crappy old regular old ability here to get the damage of these guys down. Get this melee guy in my face. Slide out of the way of him. There's a lot of them now. There's a boss in there somewhere, maybe? No? Okay. Let's get a root down. You guys get rooted. Let's get these guys all. That's right. Get a mount ability off of them. Switch to melee. Get these guys rooted. Move out of their shit. Let it go off. Get the dot down, slide out of the way, switch to the bow. What do we got left? This guy's annoying. Let's get him rooted. Stop damaging me. Okay, what else we got? A stupid witch. We'll just shoot her and get her down from range. Shoot a little close and get her backstab. What else we got around here? Just another dummy, a half-dead soul reaver. Let's put the dot on her. She doesn't need to be rooted, she'll root herself. But shoot her at range. This her AI is dumb. Watch the health of my companion regenerate. You can see it right down here. Slay Razvan the Forger. He's the guy that was yelling. Must be one. Razvan, whatever the fuck, the Forger, and he's got a buddy with him. So we're going to focus on killing him. And let's get a dot down. Move out the way. Get the dot. Get the arrows down. We use our little ability here. Did he teleport away? Where is he now? He's over there. Okay. We want to get a melee ability off on him. We don't want to really deal with the other guys. We just want to make sure they don't damage us. He's being dumb. Okay, he's being dumb. So let's get this down. And let's jump up here so we can get an idea of what's going on. We got our guy at 75%. Where is he? There he is, over here. Okay. We're just going to pop him for a minute or two. I don't think he can be rooted. He didn't get rooted at all. Let's just keep nuking him from range. Just going to keep popping him over and over and over. He teleported to on top of us. I don't want to kill this guy because he'll just summon probably another one. And let's see, where is he now? Okay, he wants to do air effect ability, so get out of the way of that. Okay, so we're in our little melee stance here. Come down here, dude. Shoot him in the back. Okay, that's complete. And he died and his little companion disappeared. Okay, so we're going to pull this switch and all this green shit's going to pour on top of us and instantly melt us. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh, well, it just blew up instead. Now it says slay Idris. Uh-oh. So that must be somewhere else. Let's keep going. I remember I haven't played this in eons. When I came back to the game, my bard was like item level 50,000 or something. I think the last time I played, it was a character I went through the leveling campaign in Menzo Branson, maybe like 7 or 8 years ago. And so I sort of remember this. My wife and I played it together. We just like burned through it really fast, had a bunch of laughs. And I just didn't remember the details of these dungeons and stuff, but some of them were taken from the old first version of Neverwinter, was 4th edition. So some of these things like, well, I remember this room. This was a regular instance dungeon where I was playing a healer once. So they really did a good job of pulling everything together. Okay, Regent Idris. Okay. It's a woman, and she's got a skeletal archer with her. Let's see if she's rootable. Well, we just blew our melee ability. And we'll pop our mount ability, too. And she's another teleporter. Okay, that's fine. We'll put a root down to control the trash. And we'll just focus on her. She's half dead. Oh, I got hit by one of the purple things. They basically lock out all your abilities. These archers and stuff aren't really a problem. She'll teleport on top of me. She keeps emanating that ability around her, so if you get hit by it, it's pretty easy to get hit. So we're going to move over here. See if we just pop her individually. And watch out for these purple things. Just root these guys, get them off my ass. And she's doing it point blank around her, so it makes it, I'm getting like, you know, it's like being silenced. Okay, she's dead. Okay, her minions didn't die when she died, so we've got to clean up the trash. Lots of jokers in here to deal with. Yeah, let's go get these guys blown up with melee. There's another blue item here. A seal adventure 100 and a ring. Let's pick that ring up. And will you pick it up? And the seals, can you pick it up? Okay, we got it. Hey, that's enough seals now to get a piece of gear, right? And the ring is 159. That's another stupid ring. That's weird. That must be a itemization problem. All right. Hopefully this will put us right outside the instance. Is this going to be completion of the whole campaign? I'm excited. 11 of 14. Okay, I guess there's more to do. And we're in this, like, I have a sneaking suspicion we're almost done. We're going to go back to the main camp that started the second part of the zone. And we're going to hand this stuff in. And they'll probably say, go see, you know, Sergeant Knox at Protector's Enclave. And let's see. This is where it wants us to go? Yep, I'm sure. If you're a Dungeons & Dragons DM and you're an old school Dungeon Master and you're not really a PC gamer or a computer gamer, or maybe you were at one point, now you've lost your touch, this game's not hard. I mean, you're playing this for the colorful graphics and the lore and the combat, and you don't need to really worry about getting to 120,000 item level. I mean, that's what this video series is about. It's just having a good time and playing and going and understanding some of the things that are kind of gamey.
There is much to be done.
All right, this is complete. Level 11, 30 silver, and I get to select Hunter or Warden. Cool. Back up from Ebon Downs. Go to Protector's Enclave and talk to Sergeant Knox. Great. That's good. We also got enough seals, remember, to buy a piece of gear now. All right, let's talk about that real quick. Now, let's get out of this menu first. Okay, remember, we bought the pants and we bought the shirt. So, and we're getting weapons pretty frequently. We're getting gear upgrades, but I want to pick something that's going to be, in theory, have a big impact on us in the long run. But here's what's tricky about it, and I said this before. The weapons don't have damage numbers on them. So this 979 Wanderer's Longbow is accuracy oriented. Accuracy, critical severity, combined rating. And what we're using here, if you look at this, you know, we have a melee ability a melee weapon, I guess, you know, and it has combat advantage, critical strike, and stuff. So we look at the one on the vendor, go to this, look at the melee weapon, is combat advantage, critical strike, and combined rating. And then you have a chest. There's only one chest piece, and it's critical severity, defense, and then the next one is, they're all the same item level, 950, 950, 975 on the weapons. So the weapons would benefit us the most. Boots, 950. So we could pick up rings. They're 1,000. So let's pick up rings first, okay? So we have 4 rings to choose from. The first one, you look at the one that's purple that's on the right. Accuracy, crit severity, that's okay. The crit severity is great. This one here, critical strike, 750, and combat advantage. That one's pretty good. And this next one, critical strike, the biggest critical strike number of all, and defense. That's so far the one I would pick. And then this one's defense and wear. So I'm going to grab this guiding healer's ring. I don't know why it's called a healer's ring. I mean, it's got, look at that critical strike number. So we're going to take that first. We're going to buy this. I want to buy it, dude. Buy it. Select it. It doesn't make any noise when you select it. I want to buy that one. Don't give me something else. Yes, okay, cool. The interface sound makes a very faint little click sound. All right, so get out of this. Escape a few times. B. We're going to equip this ring. Boom. Now, what do we got for item level? 15,884. That's pretty good because we were like 14,990 something before that. Let's see, were they smart enough to give us a table to talk to warp back to Protector's Enclave and talk to Sergeant Knox? Doesn't look like it. In the last zone, it never does. I mean, Velas, they gave us a little map table. Okay, so we're just going to have to do this the hard way, which is riding cross country, which won't take too long. Imagine if EverQuest had had this interface. Whoops. Let's get up here. Imagine how much more fun EverQuest 1 would have been if you could it had action combat like this and you could play the zones by yourself. Because they must have like 17,000 zones and 4 billion mobs and things to do in the game. I just love those old games. I've tried to go back to EverQuest so many times. I have so much trouble with the control scheme. It just drives me nuts. And actually, do we get one of these yet? No. Okay. All right, here we go. Protector's Enclave. We're going to talk to Sergeant Knox. He's probably going to give us another introductory quest about mount collars. You watch.
Music gives life meaning.
All right. Just want to run away a little bit so I can get on my mount. I'm going to talk to him in here. See that flicker? That's a zone portal. It must be. Okay, what you got for me, bro? We're back up. I'll take my $1. A new path. This is going to be...
for yourself as a real hero in Neverwinter.
I sure have, haven't I? I don't want to do the workshop opportunity. So, speak to your trainer. All right. So every class in the game has two... They were like Paragon paths in 4th edition. It's basically like subclasses. And once you pick it once, you can't change it unless you use like a reroll token or something like that later, which you only get with VIP. And they never gave me my VIP tokens, those bastards. And so I already know that I want to pick the Warden one. The reason why I know that is because I don't want to just pick straight up archery. I like the mixing and matching. This guy doesn't look like a good ranger. What's Shrek? Can you tell me more about my Paragon pass? Okay, blah, 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 blah. Understood. Okay, speak to your trainer is complete. I don't want to listen to him. He doesn't know nearly enough about computer games. And we'll come back to him and hand this in. There's Nicholas. He's level 2. He just started today.
Protector's Enclave needs your help.
What's next to learn?
Ready to consider building some more powerful allies from all across Faerun.
Well, he asks you to go make a guild, but you don't have 5 friends, and you can't make a guild without 5 friends. But you have to talk to the guild registrar. So let's go see powers. We have to pick between Hunter or Warden. I like the Warden. I think it's fun. There's a lot of neat electrical type abilities and stuff like that. You can look ahead of time, right? Let's just take a look real quick. You have Forte, Paragon Prize increased to power and excels at accuracy and deflect, whereas the Hunter, well, it has the same thing. You're going to get these abilities that have elemental damage to them, like electric shot, stuff like that. Split the Sky is really great. Some of these abilities are really nice for like hitting everything. I love the area effect ability, so I'm actually going to pick Paragon Warden right now. And yes. All right, cool. Now we're a Warden. It didn't make any noise. It left us at power set 12. It tells us ahead of time what abilities you're going to get over time as you level up. We don't have any of them yet, but we will get them. But we did get this fighting style mastery. Wardens hone their fighting style, increasing their magnitude of rapid shot and rapid strike. So rapid shot is going to be this main ability, and when you switch to melee mode, it goes into melee version. So we did get these two class features. They're basically passives. The ones we have right now down here is Seeker's Vengeance. I mean, we've been trying to hit things from behind in big fights. That's been working good. Your weak and strong grasp, which now lasts twice as long. That's been really useful. What about this one? If you're in 30 feet of an ally, you and the ally gain 1% combat advantage per friendly target affected. Nope. That's a group thing. Aspect of the Serpent. Add a stacking buff at every at-will and encounter power use, increasing the damage of your at-wills and encounter powers by 3%. If the stacks are added from range stance, they will affect your melee attacks and vice versa. That's neat. It's interesting. Would you want to give this up, though? I like the root lasting longer. So we're going to leave that like it is for now. We got another ability called Cold Steel Hurricane. Call forth a mighty electrical storm in front of you, damaging staring foes that come in contact with it. So it's like something you can place on the ground. So let's pick that up, and let's dump the stealth for a while and see how well that is. Another thing you can think about here is the cost of these abilities, how much they cost to get where you can do them. The stealth ability is super cheap. So if you, I mean, it comes up all the time. Where these other ones cost 1,000, they don't come up that much. So the stealth one's been pretty nice, but let's try to learn how to play with just these other ones, okay? Now we didn't get any, we got one ability here called Electric Shot. Fire a storm-imbued arrow at your target, causing a deadly gust of damage in the area around them. So as we shoot, we're going to hit them, and this is going to be, we're going to change that to this one. So we go into melee move, melee stance. This ability's here. There's some test dummies in here. We can try it out. I believe the test dummy's in this room. Is it in here or is it in here? Am I mistaken? I thought there was test dummies in here. I must be mistaken. Maybe it's in the little training area. Okay, let's just read and see what it does. So if we go to melee stance, that ability becomes this one down here. Clear the ground, slice the enemies in the area around you, dealing lightning damage. And then we have the split strike, dash forward, dealing enemies in front of you. Before, it was to split strike. And the split strike ability was doing strike the target, your target at close range. The fourth hit of the combo has enhanced magnitude. Right now we're going to do it with this one. So we're going to try that and leave that on there for a while. That means we'll have an electrical basic shot that we shoot. See the electricity? So as we shoot it, we're going to do more damage. Okay, let's go talk to the guild registrar. We want our Astral Diamonds so we can close out this campaign. And even though we can't make a guild, this is just tutorialization to teach you what you can and can't do in the game. So we're going to follow this. I thought the guild registrar was way up on the top of the building, at the top of the hill. They must have moved them or something. No, not him. Where are we going now? Are we going up to this little thing here? Okay, the Moonstone Mask, which is like a floating hooker house in the sky. It really is. Okay. The guild registrar, but then it's pointing me to go back. Okay, I must have screwed that up somehow. Where is the guild registrar? We can hit escape to skip this. Press and hold. Escape. Alright, there we go. Alright, I see the problem. I branched off. I don't know why I went close to that portal and then branched. You could have just gone up the hill from the very beginning. Alright, we're going to go up here. I believe she's on the right, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time. Yep. You could just turned around, gone straight up the stairs to get there. We didn't need to go to the Moonstone Mask portal. Someone must have put that there in order to let you become aware of where. Okay, this is the person we need to talk to here. We're going to talk to them. How to create a new guild. Got the quest completed. Thank you. That's all I need to know. For people that want to make their own guild, you want to create a new guild, you must have full party. Members must be level 2. None of them can already be in the guild. Pretty obvious. All right, let's go back to Sergeant Knox. And we're still not styling and profiling just yet, but we're going to get a purple stink snail mount, which is going to boost our mount. Okay, go back in here.
Music gives life meaning.
Yo, dude,
Protectors
I'm
enclave
back.
need- Good. You're
Got the
back.
path done. Peril on Ice Pike's Peak. We're going to pick that. 50 Seals the Adventure. Don't want to do Workshop Opportunity. Just keep skipping that. And we're going to have the same event where, like, the little reward says, you can claim a reward. You've completed an adventure. Boom. There it lights up. We're going to hit claim. Here it is. 30,000 rough Astral Diamonds. We get a stank mount called a Flail Snail. The Flail Snail is kind of weird. The combat power is blast enemies. Uses a daily power, grants 3% of your total action points over 10 seconds. We're just going to hit claim rewards. Boom. We put all that stuff in our inventory. We're going to double click to equip the snail. It has a special ability using daily power, blah, blah, blah. We just read that. We don't care. We're going to do this. We're going to pick collars. Now, they're not teaching us about collars. These are for mounts. So basically, every mount is going to have, hit C, and then you can go to mounts and click your find more mounts as we to buy them. Get out of that. Go to the stable. This is your current, this is the one new mount we just got. So we could take this if you wanted to and put a collar on it, but we got to pick a collar. So the collars are going to allow you to do interesting things here. So we double click this. Now, what are the benefits of different collars? This is glory gain. It's a PvP stat. You don't want that. Gold bonus. You don't really care about gold that much. Rough Astral Diamond drops increased by 4%. That's decent. That's pretty good at this low level. At will powers do 2% more damage. That's decent, but you don't really need it. Encounter powers do 2% more damage. Not really useful. Daily powers do damage. No. Control bonus increase. No. Is there anything for experience bonus? Stamina gain. No. Outgoing healing. No. Control resistance. So every single one of these is 2%, 2%, 2% increase incoming healing. Crit severity. Speed increased by 2%. That means your run speed and speed of your mount. Not really. Action point gain. So I think the Astral Diamond one's going to be the best bonus here. Let's see. It's the gold bonus here. Practical Regal Collar 2. 4% increase in Astral Diamonds. That's going to be great because that's going to stack with all the other bonuses that we have. So we're going to double click this, right? It equipped it probably to the very first mount that we have. It put on the one we have currently equipped as the one we ride. So what does this do, right? You click this and say refine, and then you could increase its ranking and turn it into a purple one, and these bonuses become more. You would change the Astral Diamond drops from 4% bonus to 6% bonus. But you need these shards of empowerment. You need 150 of those. You need glyph of potencies. You need insignia power. You need a special moat you need to put in here. We've got one from a lot from 2019 as a reward for the servers going down. You're not going to be able to deal with this for a long, long time. So for now, what you want to do is you're just going to have the benefit of having a different mount and a mount power. So hit C, go to your mounts, take a look at the mount powers under current tab and say, is there something in here that's going to be a benefit to me, right? How about the explosive equalizer? What's the other ability? Nothing. Okay, then we hit cancel on that. How about fast striding? Okay, quick action or fast striding. Using a daily power grants 1.3% of your total action points over 10 seconds, cooldown of 20 seconds, 572 combined rating. That's better combined rating than the 0.6% movement speed, so I'm actually going to pick this and make this the current ability, quick action, and gallop and trot. 50% movement speed, current speed, gallop. We definitely want that. Not trot. Be careful that if you click one down below, it's hard to tell if you've got anything selected. You want gallop. You want 140% movement speed at all times. You could change the appearance to be the snail, but he's just ugly. He just doesn't look cool. All right, you got another quest for me? No, it's workshop opportunity. We got to go to Icespire Peak is our next campaign. So now we got this Astral Diamonds. Let me just show you the flail mount, and then we'll go buy some upgrades. Don't buy gear. Just buy companions at this low level. So this is what the mount looks like. It's a big ugly snail, and you're like slurking around like this. You may think that's that's funny and cool. I personally don't like it. I'm going to change. I'm going to go back to the horse. At a later date, we'll get a better looking mount. So we're going to go back to our marbled horse and choose that. Okay, so we got diamonds, and we got rewards. We have Astral Diamonds of 30,980. We're going to refine those. Now we have 34,000. Let's go see what can we get from a companion world to benefit us, to make us more powerful with that bolster bonus. Now, if you watch Aragon's video, like 0 to Hero, or spend 1 million Astral Diamonds, I mean, it's a really good guide. The kid knows everything about Neverwinter, but he's just so high level that who has a million Astral Diamonds on a new account? No one. All right, here we go. Let's go to mounts. Let's go usable by me, of course. Let's go to quality. Let's see if we can get any legendary mounts now. Let's do a search. Just click on buy out. Now, you have to balance between what the passive ability of the mount is going to be for you versus its boost for you for the bolster, right? So we can see this is all 19 million, 6 million. So all these legendary mounts are way beyond our price range. So we're going to drop this down to epic and hit search, and then we're going to click buyout again. Let's go back one more time to legendary. Make sure we haven't made a mistake. Okay, buyout. Okay, high end is that. Low end is 25,000. So we have 34K. We could spend on one of these mounts and see if there's an ability we really want. But you'll see pretty quickly that the scale, by the time we find one that we want, we're not going to have enough money, right? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to epic where they're cheaper, and let's sort by buyout. And you can see people are selling the flail snail. They never equipped it. So we got an owlbear here for deflection rating. Okay, let's go to the next page. Owlbear, giant beetle. What does it give us? Defense. I want more DPS, right? What I'm doing, kids, is I'm looking at the critical number under equip power, right? Not combat power, not the active that you have to click to do. We're looking for what the equip power is. So when I equip this mount in my stable, what bonus do I get of the 4 or 5 mounts you get to have? Apparatus of Gone. That's power. That'd be decent. That's only 1,200. Medium Adventurer's Horse. Movement speed, not so much. High Forest Bear. Maximum hit points, 18,000. Wow, that's pretty cheap. Let's grab that guy for 1,300 bucks. And Tiger Striped Owlbear versus regular Owlbear. Combat rating, crit severity. Crit severity's cool. Let's just keep looking. What else we got? Elite Shadow Wolf. Combined rating, crit severity. That's not very good. What's this? Embellished Apparatus of Gond. Using a daily power grants blah, blah, blah. We don't care about those kind of. I don't like things that are like only if this, then that, using a special ability. These are still pretty cheap. Axe Beak, what does he give us? Equip, combined rating, crit severity. That's decent. Leopard Printed Yeth Hound. Crit avoidance. Okay, that'd be good for a tank. Let's keep looking. We're not in the unaffordable range yet. Leopard of Cholt. Accuracy, that's not. Yeth Hound, what's he give us? Deflection, I really won't crit. I want to do as much damage as humanly possible. We already looked at the Elite Shadow Wolf. Let's see what else in here is new. Griffin, what's he going to give us? Activating artifact power. We don't even have a decent artifact yet. Let's keep going. Armored Bear, Siegebreaker Griffin, defense, deflection, combined rating. That's really more tanky oriented. So there was one earlier that we saw that gave us like combined power and shit like that. Giant Strider, I think we already looked at him. Movement speed. That's why they're priced this way, right? That was a Gorgon. Let's go back. What's the Gorgon give you? Using a daily power. I don't like those. Apparatus of Qualish. What does this give us? Accuracy and combined rating. We're getting to 2K. Still the same group. Guard Drake. What's he going to give us? Power and combined rating. That's pretty good. So we're going to just jot that down on a piece of paper. Power is always nice for us. So he's called the Guard Drake. Okay, he's decent. We'll come back to him and maybe pick him up if we don't find anything better. Storm Raider Clydesdale, movement rate, don't care about that. Movement rate's good, but it's not enough. I want like, 5%, 4% movement rate. Purple Owlbear, power and combined rating, that's okay. We'll put purple owl. Okay, we've got that jotted down. Black Owlbear, maximum hit points 18k. That's great. I'm just going to go ahead and buy him right now. I'm going to buy him out. Okay, what do you get for a bullet? A bullet gives you deflection. Don't care about that. We're not a tank. Leopard, 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 blah, 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 blah. Enchanted Courser. What does that give you? Accuracy. We don't care about accuracy. We can always just shoot a second time. A bullet. We looked at him earlier. He was just deflection. Guard Drake. Embellished Apparatus. We've seen that. Let's keep going. Heavy Warg is down at the bottom. What's he give you? Heavy Warg. Crit Strike. Combined rating. Crit Severity. 3K. Let's pick him up. We're going to buy him out. And what we got here? We looked at all these other ones. Okay, Silverback Bear. What's he give us? Using a daily power. Don't care about that. All right. So we're on page Giant Crab. That sounds ridiculous. That's defense. We're on page 271. Gas Spore. What does that give you? Stamina regeneration. No, we don't really have to dodge that much. Dawn Unicorn. Using a daily power. So as you can see, these are all things that people would have to buy or to get drops in the game for, and now they're able to just sell them. Crit Strike and combined rating on the Rage Drake, and a Heavy Twilight Nightmare is power. Heavy Inferno Nightmare is crit avoidance. Heavy Twilight Nightmare is power. Oh, I like him. Okay, and let's buy Heavy Twilight Nightmare, power and combined rating for 4K. Let's buy him. Okay, what we bought, like 2 or 3 of these guys? We didn't buy the Drake and the Purple Owlbear yet. Let's just see how many we've gotten. Make sure we don't lose track of them. If we can replace our crap ones. No, I don't want to talk to you. You're the wrong dude. Where's the male guy? He's over here. Okay, redneck. Okay, we bought 4 things here. There's a horse. There's a bear. Here's an owlbear. Here's another bear. And that's all we bought. You can select the top one, and we're going to hit delete and enter twice. Delete, boom, boom. And not this. Go away. We don't need to see that. Go up here. Delete, 1, 2. Delete, 1, 2. Delete, 1, 2. We'll go to this, and we're going to equip our new mounts. And we change the look of our existing mount to not be a chode one. And these don't get names. You just equip them. Okay, great. 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 Okay, C. Mounts. Stable. Change him out. Let's go to... Okay, 1, 2. We got the flail snail. Let's change these other mounts. Where's our swap out of the stable? Let's swap him out. I'll put a black owlbear up there. Swap to stable. Get rid of the blue one. Swap out for the high forest bear. Swap to stable. And the insignias got taken with them. Let me get that fixed real quick. We'll swap him out for the stallion. He had 2 signias. We'll take these out. Swap out a stable. No, we want to do that. Now, how do you get these out of here? Let's close this. Cancel. Can we take these out? Yes. Let's take these out. We don't have any. Let's swap him out to stable. I think we had the Sabino horse. Did he have something? Yes, he had 1 too. So we're going to take this out, and we're going to swap him for the owlbear. Okay, swap to the stable, and we're going to swap him out as well. It's a little confusing for the high forest bear. Now we only have purple mounts equipped, and we can make we'll make him our appearance one, and we'll put the insignias on him. So 1 insignia for you. We can put 1 on him. We can put 1 on him. That's fine. We can't put it anywhere else. Crescent slot. We don't have a crescent slot. Don't have a universal slot. Okay. There we go. All right. So now let's go to current. right? And we're going to change the appearance. It can be any one, but it doesn't have to be the one in the stable. So this is the Twilight guy. He's cool looking. We could do the bear. I don't like him. This bear, don't like him. Flail snail, we don't like him. That don't like him. I think I'm going to stick with the Twilight Nightmare for now and choose. Now, if you find a mount you really like, you can just buy it for the appearance, right? Okay, cool. So we've completed this. The next step we need to go to, where do we got to go next? Let's go outside. We have some more money left over. We have how much money we left over? We have 22,000 Astral Diamonds, so we didn't spend them all. So let's not spend any more on them just yet. Okay, great. The next quest has us going to, we go to Q. We need to go to Peril on Ice Spire Peak. That's just a big snow zone. As I recall, that's not too far away. We're going to do that in the next video. Here's our cool crazy mount with particles and shit coming out of his ass. That's awesome. Just a sneak peek of this before we change our appearance. Okay, Ice Spire Peak. Where is that? Down here. Ice Spire Peak. This is a frost-oriented zone. So before we go there, let's change what we look like. Let's fix our appearance. And let's make our gear reappear. We'll make this enable the visuals. So now we have some decent looking stuff here. We'll turn their shirt back on too. The helmet is like this stupid hat, so that we look like an idiot if we have that. So we're going to disable that. All right, cool. So now we're getting some progress. We don't look like a complete idiot. We look like a partial idiot. And you get back right to the right spot here. And we're going to travel to Ice Spire Peak. And we'll see you in the next video. That'll be the next campaign we're going to work towards. I'm going to load it real quick, just so I can bring something to your attention. I'll let the intro video play for you. I don't see any snow. No, I'm just joking. Okay. This isn't Icewind Dale. That's completely different. Ooh, another cool blue zone. Okay, I'm getting carried away. So, I wanted to show you something real quick before you go and do this. What the hell was it? Let's just do it the next video. Sound good? What's our item level? That's what we want to see. 17,000. We're getting there. How about the bonus from our companions? It's still 13.5. So we could buy some more companions. So I think what I'll do, we've got some more money. We got a couple crappy blues. So in the next video, we'll buy some more companions, try to get our bolster up a little higher. All right? Sound good? Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you again in the next video.